Isn't email marketing dead? That's what social media is for, right? While I see why you may think that, I'm here to tell you that no, email is not dead and that is not what social media is for. There are some key reasons why you need to start an email list like yesterday. Do you remember when Instagram went down and everyone freaked out? Do you remember when Facebook went down and everyone freaked out? You remember how TikTok can just take a profile and just ban it for whatever reason? You know how even Instagram and YouTube channels get taken down for no reason? Those platforms, when they went down, everybody flipped out because they did not have access to their audience. You want to have an email list as a safeguard in case that happens again. And spoiler alert, it will. But if you are a skeptic and you're like, well, Karleigh, there's no way all of those platforms are gonna go down all at once. I hear you, but why take the risk? Wouldn't you want an algorithm-free way to connect with your audience where you can talk to your people whenever you want to talk to them without an algorithm? And they get to open that communication when it's best for them instead of forgetting a post is there and saving it and never coming back to it later. By having an email list, you are able to send an email directly into your ideal audience's inbox. You're able to create that relationship and speak to them in a way that's just not possible in social media. On social, the average is about 3 to 5% of your audience actually seeing what you post. And they need to see something 7 to 13 times in order for them to take action. And if only 3 to 5% of your audience is seeing it, and then it takes them 7 to 13 times of seeing it to actually take action on it, you gotta be posting a lot in order for them to actually see it. But what if instead of 3 to 5%, you had an upwards of 20, 30, 40, even 60% of your people seeing your content? That's the power of email lists. By having an email list, you're able to communicate directly with your audience without fighting with the algorithm. Your job from there is just to communicate with them. Another really great part about having an email list is that you are able to build a connection in a way that you just can't on a public platform. Regardless of what it is that you talk about, people are not very likely to share their personal stories, their personal lives with you in a public forum, especially if it's something that they don't want everybody to know about. But in an email, you're able to ask questions and get a direct response. So the conversations that you have with your audience are going to be so much more intimate and more connected than they can ever be in a public forum. None of this is to say that there's anything wrong with social media. I do this. I eat, sleep, and breathe social. I'm obsessed. But I also know its limitations. And I don't want to build my business on a rocky foundation where things can shift and change at any time and I don't have control. I'd rather own my audience and own the platform and communicate with them on my terms instead of on Zuckerberg's. An email list is also a really great way to begin to build that brand loyalty, because with your email list, you're not just selling to them all the friggin' time, or at least you shouldn't be. This is your opportunity to really connect with your audience. On my email list, I give tips and tricks on social media marketing, but you're also gonna hear references to the animes that I'm obsessed with, or for all the different anime that I'm obsessed with, or Star Wars references, or references to just being a mom, right? Things that I may not necessarily share on my social media, but I'm gonna share with my email list because they're like my people. And I'm able to communicate with them more. This builds brand loyalty, not just the products that I sell, but for me as a person, my personal brand. This is my opportunity to help you get to know me and build that know, like, and trust factor. This is great. I love YouTube. I love all of these video platforms, and that's wonderful, but it's not as much of an intimate connection as it can be via email, where we're having a back and forth conversation versus a one-way conversation. With an email list, you're also able to add your personalization and continue that brand. Right now, you're watching this on YouTube. I don't have any control of the branding above, below, or next to this video. You're seeing lots of other videos from other people. You are seeing the comments below. You're seeing other things where YouTube wants to make sure you stay on this platform. But when you're on my email list and I'm talking to you, I am able to customize and personalize that experience. I can add GIFs from my favorite TV shows that kind of explain how I'm feeling. I can add pictures or screenshots, things that I can't do in the YouTube comments or even here on YouTube and get that same effect. This is my way to personalize it and really build up that brand connection and brand recognition, so that way when you see my content on YouTube or on TikTok or on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, you're able to go, oh, wait a minute, that's that Karleigh chick. because I've seen it again in her emails and I can see her brand a mile away. Having an email list is not a burden, it is an incredible asset. One of the things that comes up the most is how do I communicate with my list? The number one thing that I want to tell you is to just talk. Share a little bit about yourself and then talk about your business. Give information. If you have a YouTube channel, you can literally transcribe your YouTube videos and turn it into an email and send that. If you have a TikTok, you can take some of those videos and transcribe them. The information that you're providing on social can be the same information that you provide in email, but maybe you go a little bit deeper. You make it a little bit more personalized. You know that more people are going to see it.
But Karleigh, if I already posted it on Instagram, the people on my email list don't need to see it.
Do you really think everybody on social saw it? Do you think everybody on your email list went to your Instagram and read it? Absolutely not. You can take that exact same information, tailor it to fit your email, and send it as an email. Don't overthink communicating with your email list. It's just talking to them just like you do on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or your platform of choice. Starting an email list is one of the best things that you can do for your brand today. And if you are wanting to know where to start, I highly recommend using Flowdesk. This is not sponsored by any means, although Flowdesk, feel free to hit me up. I do have an affiliate link down in the description. This is my email platform of choice because I am able to customize it and give it that branded look, and it feels clean and minimalistic, or it can be beautiful and big and bright. It's such an incredible platform, and there aren't fees for how big your list is or how small your list is. And if you don't have a website, you have the ability to create landing pages and even checkout pages for your products within Flowdesk. It has 2 different offers in there for you based on what you need. It's down in the description below if you want to go check that out. Go start your list. Start today, start talking about your email list. And now that you have your email list, how do you grow it? What do you do? The next step is to start talking about it and promoting it on social media. And I recently did a video on how to get started with marketing on social in this video right here.